share something in common with a lot of other people that traditionally has made me an outsider. But within this group, I'm an insider.
One means a lot to me. It allows me to really be who I am. I remember coming out of college and my mother saying, you know, make sure you don't tell anybody that you're gay.
When I first joined the company, I thought my opportunities were limited in that I won't get married, I'm not straight, so there's only a certain level I can get to in the company.
5 years ago, 15 of us sitting around a fireplace talking about how to develop a charter.
And when we went around the room and people gave their thoughts about yay or nay, whether they wanted to be a part of forming this group and why it was important to them or what they wanted to get out of it, what they felt the group would be.
It was very new. We didn't know what we were doing, what we were trying to accomplish. We just knew that there was some place that the company needed to go.
There's power in numbers, and that's important when you're typically the numbers that don't have power. And it's not just the LGBT people that are part of those numbers, it's also the allies and, you know, even our own CEO.
I've always been very passionate about standing up for everybody and standing up for equality, but I didn't always know how or what that looked like or how I could make a difference.
It doesn't matter who they need to be with other people, it's who they are with me, and I want everyone to feel comfortable when they're around me because I accept everyone.
This group is helping Marriott be on the right side of history. I'm very proud to say that I'm a member of ONE.
The biggest benefit is really to see the work that's being done, to see things transform here at Marriott.
Being on the right side of history, I mean, that's a big statement, right? But I think that there's a perception around, well, the world that Marriott's a conservative company. I think we're breaking that perception.
We've really changed the conversation that we're having with LGBT, whether it's guests or associates working within the company. We talk about just our member base and the fact that we have more and more members coming online every single day across the globe.
When customers hear that ONE exists, we know of countless examples where they have said, you know what, I'm going to do business with Marriott because ONE is part of your company.
We have increased our meeting business with Marriott considerably, specifically because of the fact that ONE exists.
And they actually came to the ONE anniversary event. I think it was our second one. And from that point on, they started to really book business with us because they saw that the leadership was involved and really encouraged the employees to be their authentic self. And that has influenced NGLCC to want to do more business with us.
One of the biggest things, I think, is just the 100% perfect rating on the Corporate Equality Index.
What we're trying to facilitate is having ONE help us work with a different supply chain at Marriott to make sure that LGBT businesses are included into your supply chain.
I was really well versed with what our company has done, and it was easier for me to sell because it's just what we are. Amazing.
Look at the campaign that we've done so far. The Be You With Us campaign, the hashtag Love Travels.
How ONE galvanized to support the Love Travels initiative in the beginning by reviewing and looking at imagery to make sure it was authentic, relevant, and mattered. And I think it was a real proof point to customers, to guests, to the community to say, Marriott's the real deal.
One of the biggest benefits to me has really been getting the chance to meet people that I wouldn't normally meet through the course of work. And I've also been so inspired by the community service element of ONE.
Being a member of ONE is important to me because it brings me a sense of community within my organization.
Before I moved to Washington, D.C. and found out about ONE, I really wasn't engaged in any organizations that were part of Marriott.
Marriott really drives the fact home that if you're out and you're in your skin and you're comfortable, you're going to be successful because people are going to gravitate toward you because you're authentic and you can be honest.
You're creating this relationship with people that have the same vision as you, and I've created so many relationships just in the past 2 years as being a member of ONE.
Where you have diversity and different thought processes, that in and of itself breeds innovation.
The fact that Marriott, with its LGBT group and its ally group, puts its name out there as ONE is a really high and lofty goal, and it clearly sends a message across the corporation. This is about everyone.
And to the associate who's working at the front desk, who wonders if the company is a place for them, or should they just leave and go somewhere else, when they see that the CEO of Marriott's a member, that speaks such volumes to that associate that I don't even think can be measured.
5 days a week, I walk through 2 doors every day. I walk through
the front door of our headquarters building and I walk through the front door of my home. And I am thankful that I get to be the same person, the same authentic person when I walk through both doors.
At the end of the day, regardless of who you love or where you're from, we all want to be One Marriott. And I believe each and every day we are helping people be One Marriott.
I see the good that we're doing for the company, for the community. I've made some very, very good lifelong friends in this group, and I can't imagine my coming out with Marriott having been any better than it has been with this group.